Hi everybody, I'm Bree the Plant Lady, and today I am doing some preemptive harvesting in anticipation of some cold weather that's going to arrive in a couple of days. This is always a good practice if you're growing cool season heading vegetables, things like broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, because those plants can sometimes be just a little bit too tender, and even temperatures in the low 20s can impact their development. So I hope that this video will be a source of inspiration for you to go around and harvest some of the plants that you've been growing for the last few months, just to make sure that you can take advantage of their deliciousness and not lose them to sudden cold temperatures. Of course, in advance of super cold weather, I'm going to go ahead and harvest the broccoli and cauliflower that looks just about ready, because there's no point in letting this potentially get damaged in the cold. I might as well bring it in and eat it. That's the whole point of growing it. Now that I've got those harvested, I can go ahead and plan to put up remed to protect all the rest of the vegetables that are still growing here on the west side of the greenhouse. You can see I've got a great cabbage patch that continues to grow. Nothing quite ready to be harvested. And I know these plants can absolutely tolerate the upper teens, but we are going to have at least 30 hours of below freezing. So I want to make sure that I give them the protection that they deserve. Out here in the main cottage garden, none of these seedlings need to be protected from the cold snap. So leave them alone, leave them uncovered. There is zero benefit. They are all totally hardy. These temperatures are not going to impact things like poppies and bachelor buttons and larkspur, so just leave those things alone. But up here I do have a bunch of broccolis that were planted earlier in the fall, and you can see they're really starting to get to be nice size. I'm not going to risk losing this harvest, so I'm going to preemptively go ahead and harvest all the largest ones. I'm not going to take the plants out because you see they will sprout at lower nodes, but I'm not willing to risk losing the harvest. You know, broccoli and cauliflower are like two of my essential food sources at this time of year, and I do grow this with the purpose of eating it. I'm not gonna let 16 degrees vanquish my dreams of growing my own broccoli. Well, as you can see, I've got a nice big bowl of broccoli and cauliflower. I even harvested some of the beautiful purple cauliflower that was growing in the tower garden. This is all destined to get roasted in the oven. It's my favorite way to cook this, 400 degrees for about 30 minutes in olive oil and spices. Of course, I have a lot of heading vegetables, especially cauliflowers, in containers, and none of those are actually ready to be harvested. So what I plan to do for all of those is my simple technique of putting a tomato cage with a burlap sack on top and then securing that into the container, and that will help give the extra protection that these plants need. Now, it's still a little early. I'm not going to be doing this quite yet. Don't worry, I will post a video showing you everything that I'm going to do to prepare my garden for real winter temperatures. So be sure to subscribe so that you stay in the loop. Well, as always, thanks so much for watching, and I'm wishing you all the very best in your gardens and beyond.